Okay, welcome back to our show, and still with Mr. Rolla here. Our guest is getting interesting. This topic on the mango. Sir, you said that usually in the past we export mango. I mean, produce mango, and we only export good qualities, and then we leave it for the Filipinos the not so good quality and for our own consumption.
Yes.
So what you wanted now is to produce, if possible, for export and for our consumption,
Yes.
quality mangoes.
Yes. These are some of the changes that we'd like to inculcate into the mainstream of our population in the Philippines. That if we are exporting quality mangoes, then we should also feed our people with quality mangoes. And the mangoes with damages should be for processing. Yes, because we have observed that a family growing a mango tree would always choose the best for gifting friends or for selling. And whatever are the damaged ones are retained by the family and eaten by the family. However, we find this funny because the family should get the best first.
That's right.
Correct. And in this workshop that we conduct all over the country in the different regions, we inculcate upon the minds of our people to change their attitude and produce quality fruits so that even our own citizens should be eating quality fruits. That's why you would notice that in the markets now, you can find very good-looking mango fruits now.
Handsome.
Yes, handsome mangoes. Like the mangoes that we export to Japan,
Yeah.
we export to Hong Kong. Although, of course, there are some adjustments. Because if we export to Japan mango fruits, they must be flawless. Flawless? Yes. No blemish. If you export mangoes to Hong Kong, you are allowed to export mangoes with slight blemish.
Yeah,
One or two.
but
slight-
the price is
well, cheaper. And in the Philippines, if you have a larger blemish, then you retain it for your local market. And this local market can be processing or table fruit. However, we'd like to see in the future that all our produce, because we are also going around to teach good agricultural practices in mango production, so that all of the fruits, the mango fruits that we produce, are all Japan grade, and hopefully this will reflect the character of our people. That our people are not second class citizen in the country. Yes, settling for bad-looking fruit.
I would like to ask our guest here. You visited an East Coast barangay
Yes.
for the demo. So
Yes.
tell me what transpired.
Well, this mango classifiers training is not only classroom time. They have to learn how to classify first hand. So we have to bring them to a mango farm, which is harvesting their fruits now. This is located at Barangay Victoria. And there they chose what fruits they would weigh. Because in classification, your palm of the classifier should be able to remember and calculate the weight of the fruit.
That is a lot of skill.
Yes, you have to develop that skill. So that's one, and of course they have to train their eyes have to train their eyes to be discerning and, of course, look for blemishes. And one section should be for Japan quality, another section for Hong Kong quality, and another section for local quality. And they would test themselves if they would know how to choose the Japan, Hong Kong, and local quality.
There's a lot of practice.
Oh yes,
Rehearsal.
of course.
So, Ida, do you think our participants were able to at least imbibe all what they have learned?
Oh yes, because
Actual.
you know, Bernie, this is an interactive workshop, and of course they enjoyed it. They enjoyed it because they never thought of classifying mangoes. Most of them, yes, most of them would just go to the market and would buy their fruits. And sometimes what they know is if there are big mangoes, they see the size. If there are big mangoes, they know that 3 pieces would go for 1 kilo.
It's a given, no?
Yeah, it's a given. However, they do not know whether they are being shortchanged, yes, or are they getting the right weight for what they pay. But with this knowledge now, they would know. By just holding the fruit, they would know how heavy the fruit are.
Not relying on the
Not relying only on the weighing scales.
Yes, right. Or their sandal.
Yes. Very true.
So, sir, I'm curious of the mango. In Zamboanga City, how do we pair in the production compared to other areas?
Well, right now, Zamboanga City is one of our main producing area for mango in Mindanao. And it is ranked 16th in the whole country. Yes. However, you have a very unique market. Your mango produced in Zamboanga does not have so much problem in marketing because you have a ready market through the BIMP Iaga to Malaysia.
So we really is able to cope up with the quota.
Yes.
The demand.
Yes. And hopefully we'll be able to increase our market to Malaysia, especially when our mango classifiers would already be doing their job. Because of course Malaysia would also ask for quality mango fruits. And of course, if they see that all of the fruits that we are sending to them are high quality, then they would increase their purchases. Because even us in the local market, if you are asking for a quality fruit and they give you less quality fruit, then you stop buying from them, from that store. So the same effect will happen with our exports to Malaysia. And hopefully, yes, and hopefully we can increase our market in the BIMP Iaga group. Right now we are sending mango fruits to Malaysia, and I think some of the Malaysian fruits are sent also to Brunei.
Coming from our
Yes, hopefully we will.
coming from our place.
Hopefully we will be able to send directly to Brunei, to Indonesia, which is coverage of the BIMP Iaga.
So there's a bright prospect.
Oh yes, very bright prospect, especially for your produce in Zamboanga. And this is different from the produce of the Visayas, because the produce of the Visayas, most of it are being used for processing. And of course, Luzon is serving the other export markets like Hong Kong, Japan, and the Middle East.
So in the world, Sir Rola, do we have good, variety of mango that need to be introduced to us? To be grown here?
Well, right now, uh, consumers around the world
Yeah.
would claim that our mango is one of the best compared to other mangoes. There are more than 1,000 mango varieties all over the world, and most of these are based in India. Some 200 are based in Florida, and of course from other countries like Australia. However, the quality of our mango, its aroma and the taste, can compare.
This still usable.
Yes, and can compare with most good mango varieties around the world. Yes, and right now, the only problem with our mango is it has one color.
But
It is yellow when ripe and green when unripe.
why the others? The other colors?
Yes, like for example, the Florida varieties, they are multicolored. Yes,
There's red.
the fruit is red, it has red tinge, it has green tinge, yellow tinge, and of course the eyes of Western consumers would always look at apple color mangoes. They would prefer that. Yes. And now we are trying to improve our Carabao variety. We have now a program in Guimaras of breeding the Carabao mango with colored imported mangoes. Hopefully in the next 12 to 20 years, we'll be able to come out with a new Carabao mango, which is also multicolored. Yes.
Technical.
Yes. More attractive.
Or attractive. It looks like a tattoo.
Yeah.
Place on the mango.
Correct.
Okay. So that's the marketing, the packaging. How do you find our way of doing this in order to, increase its quality and the profitability?
Well, in Zamboanga, your packaging here is simple because this is what your market asks for, like your market in Malaysia. So your crates are wooden crates and they are acceptable in Malaysia. However, exports to Japan must be in boxes.
Boxes.
Yes. A well-appointed box with beautiful logo and complete with all of the information like source, etc. And of course, our mangoes sent to Japan are placed in individual compartments in the box.
This is
Yes.
separate.
However, our mangoes for Hong Kong are placed in two compartment boxes. So we have already developed the right packaging. Probably if our market here in Zamboanga, like Malaysia, would require that we should place our mango fruits in boxes, then we are ready to provide the same boxes for Japan or for Hong Kong export.
We're still talking to the expert of mango. Sir, I know we have problems in growing mangoes because we have pests, we
Yes.
have this other microorganisms that intend to delay
Degrade, yes.
the quality. So, how do you address this?
Well, this is addressed through the good agricultural practices for mango. We are teaching our local government extension workers how to take good care of their mango trees, like pruning, fertilization, and control of pests and diseases. And these controls are also in accordance with international guidelines. Because right now, like Japan, Japan is very strict on MRL. MRL is the maximum residue limit of pesticide that should be seen on the skin of the mango. that if you go over it, that they would reject all of your shipments. Several times we experienced, our exporters experienced being rejected. And they do not just reject and return the fruit to you. If they would reject your shipment, they would throw it away into the sea, the whole shipment.
And then they will charge you for damages.
No, they do not charge you of damages, but they will not pay your shipment.
Right. And that
So
is
you
damage
lose.
to you.
Yes, that's,
To the exporter.
yes, that's a loss of the exporters, and that runs to millions of pesos.
Right. So we have equipment also or materials in
Oh,
order
yes.
to take care of this.
Yes,
Yung spraying, we do
Correct.
that, no, traditional way of
right. Although most of these are chemical based. Right now, with the organic farming law, we are looking into developing organic inputs, alternative inputs in producing mangoes. Well, of course, it will take some time, probably the next 5 to 10 years.
government is serious on this.
Oh yes, the
Using
Department of
organic
Agriculture
fertilizer.
is really serious about this. And the Department of Agriculture is putting everything into the development of these alternative products.
I think there's a certain amount that is being poured in order to realize all this.
Oh yes, for organic farming, the Department of Agriculture is pouring in about 900 million pesos. But this is for all crops.
crops.
Yes, for all crops, not only for mango. And of course, there are some products, organic products like botanical, biological, which can be used for multiple crops.
Mango, really mango. And there's a song that is being translated, a Visayan song, Matud nila,
Yes.
ako'y dili angay, na magmangga sa imong buko. No, the translation is that, according to them,
Yes.
I do not belong to mangoes with your love. So, let me ask you in first, I don't know, I know a little about you, but I have heard a lot of good things about yourself in German. You keep your composure all the time, and I think you have some secrets. No? How to go
not
about
really.
with your daily work.
Not really a secret. In fact, just keep yourself active.
Healthful living.
Yes, healthful living. Eat a lot of vegetables. Eat a lot of mangoes. Yes, and of course, don't be afraid to soil your hands.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course, go up mountains, climb trees.
But you take some vitamins.
Oh, I just take a vitamin that keeps supplying my system with some needed minerals. But most of the minerals that is supplied to my body are coming from mangoes and from vegetables.
I won't ask how old are you or how young, but I believe we can see it from your person. That you're really a mango eater, and there's a lot of good effects that can be
True.
reflected out
True.
to how you go about with your daily work.
Correct.
So how do you divide your time, sir?
Well, it's just a matter of
Time management.
time management and proper recording.
Proper
Yes.
recording.
Proper recording. Never rely on your memory, because your memory can
Fail you.
yes, can fail,
Can betray you.
especially
Yeah.
when you already have some SF,
SM, what do you mean?
senior moments.
Oh, senior moments.
Yes.
But anyway, what is important is that if you keep on eating mangoes, then all this can be, addressed.
Yes, very true. Because mangoes has a lot of of antioxidants. Yes, and this is one thing that our people do not really realize. And I always inculcate upon our people that, well, of course, we are not preventing them to buy imported fruits. They are free. And since we were taught from childhood that an apple a day keeps a doctor away, so a lot of our old folks would always bring home apple for their children. Now we are encouraging them to bring home, instead of apple, bring home mangoes to their children. Because if they bring home the green mango, then their children will not suffer colds because of the vitamin C. And if they bring home ripe mangoes, then they improve the intelligence of their children. It has brain stimulating antioxidants. And of course, it improves your eyesight, so you see beautiful ladies better. Yes, and of course, it has a calming effect. So you do not unnecessarily feel stressed, even if you have a lot of work to do. Especially with people like you in the media.
Staying late nights?
Yes, staying late nights. You need a lot of mangoes to help you out.
The cute word here is, I know, not to buy any more payag. Okay. There was that moment with our guests here, ladies and gentlemen, so we are happy to say that at least the pieces of advices that that was imparted just a while ago to our viewers, and I know this will be a point to
yes, under.
And leave it up to
Our viewers.
It's a matter of choice.
Yes.
After all.
True.
Okay. Sir, so if you still have, we have to encourage growing mangoes, encourage eating mangoes, shooting mangoes. So I think your parting shots for
Oh yes, the parting shots is keep eating mangoes if you want to feel happy. So that even if you have a nagging wife, you would always not feel the stress. Because, of course, the serotonin would keep you happy. Serotonin from ripe mangoes.
If I heard it right, is it wives or?
Wives.
Okay, so it's a nice time talking
Yes.
to our guests, ladies and gentlemen,
True.
our personality which we featured tonight, and in the person of our very own, the chairman of the National Mango Network
Action
Team, Mr. Antonio
Roland.
Rolla.
Yes.
Sir, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank
Good
you.
luck, more power to you, and keep your energy.